everybody, my name is BRÍA ANAԻS, and I'm a trans Black woman of experience for 5 months straight, and things are going well, as you guys can see. Titties are sitting pretty, my mind is right. I'm on this journey with you guys, and it looks like we're really powering through this. So I really just wanted to talk about the changes that I've experienced and just give a little perspective on what these hormones are doing to me, and just how happy they've made me, and all of the expected and unexpected changes that I've experienced being 5 months on hormones. And for clarification, I have been taking estrogen via injection, 12 milligrams every 5 days. And basically I alternate my injections between each cheek on my ass. Basically what that does for me, it gets estrogen like straight to my bloodstream. I don't have to worry about my liver breaking down like any valuable estrogen while it's trying to, digest by using pills. I've been on injections since day 1 of HRT, and that may not be for everybody because I do believe injections do work a bit faster and are a bit, not better per se, but they are way intense. So I just wanted to give you guys like a little list of what I've experienced so far, and I just wanted to talk about them. So let's do the first one. Thicker, healthier hair. So my hair has been thicker, it has been healthier. It's been growing pretty long. In regards to thicker and healthier hair, my hair has definitely been thicker and healthier. My hair has always been like the type to just be like super tough and thick and strong because I believe I have type 4 hair. I just don't know exactly what type 4 subdivision that I'm in. I'm either in B or C, but it's pretty kinky. My hair is pretty strong, so that's a welcome change. Like I could feel that it's a little bit stronger. I'm experiencing a lot less breakage, and that may also be because I am actually taking care of my hair now. I've mastered how to take care of my hair now. I used to not ever really like to touch my hair before. I used to always shave it off and shave it bald just because I didn't know what to do with it. And now that I have like a solid routine, I love it. And now I'm just waiting for it to grow out so I can get some extensions to put in. But yeah, my hair has been thicker and healthier from the estrogen. Softer skin and minimized pores. So if I get closer to the camera, so as you guys can see, compared to my last videos, my skin is so much better. Like, whew, that might have just been like puberty or something, but with estrogen, you're basically going through like a second puberty. So, I was expecting like a lot more breakouts, but my skin has been completely clear. And I'm really big on skincare. I know you guys know, but I haven't been doing my skincare routine completely for like months now because it's just so expensive to keep up with. Like my routine costed like $200 to $250, like, and when it ran out, I just was like, fuck, like now I gotta drop a whole another fucking $200, $250 just to maintain my skin. And I just wanted to stop doing that for the time being just because it was such a cash cow. It was such a cash sink. So yeah, I kind of took a break. So now I'm just using a cleanser. I'm using retinol, and I'm using just a moisturizer and some eye cream too. And that's it. My pores. I do see that my pores are minimized. My skin is softer. It's glowy as fuck, period. I love it. I have people telling me like every day, like, oh my God, you have such a beautiful glow to your skin. Like I didn't, okay, so I didn't have any moisturizer on today when I was at my laser appointment because when you go in for laser hair removal, you can't have lotion on the area that you're trying to laser because I believe that would interfere with the laser itself and you would probably have diminished results. So I made sure to wash my face before my appointment and just not put any moisturizer on, which is so hard for me to do because I just feel like my face just, oh, like my face just feels like just so fucking tight when I do that. So yeah, I don't put moisturizer on for my laser sessions. And the lady was like, oh my gosh, your skin is glowing today. And I was like, thank you so much. Like I didn't put any moisturizer on. So it's that estrogen. I swear, it's that estrogen. Okay, so fat redistribution on my face and on my body. So as you guys can see, I do have breasts now. The fat has really transferred to my breasts especially, and in regards to like my body, I can't really, you guys see it? I am getting pretty I'm getting pretty thick. I'm getting pretty thick, and yeah, you guys can see my breasts. Just wait until I get my nipple piercings. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be acting the fuck up. When I get my nipples pierced, I'm gonna be acting the fuck up. Like, I'm just gonna be like, hi, how may I help you? Hi. Fucking crazy. Oh yeah, but with fat redistribution, I do understand that most of the time that occurs like in months 3 to 6 is where you'll see it the most, I believe, like when it initiates. But you should be seeing it by the time that you reach month 3 or 4. It really varies for everybody. Some people could be waiting much longer. Some people could get fat redistribution like right when they start estrogen, which is so lucky. But I started noticing mine maybe like 2 to 3 months in. I'm approaching my 5 months on estrogen. For a week from now, basically, it's my 5 months on estrogen. March 7th, yes. Bigger eyes, I mean, so do my eyes look big? I don't, it might just be like my makeup, like my mascara. It might just be my mascara and my eyeliner, but I really definitely have been seeing changes in my face, especially around my eyes and my jawline, because my jawline used to be so just chiseled, like you could cut something, but my jawline now it's still chiseled, but it's much more soft chiseled. And I really appreciate that because I didn't want a super strong jawline. I really didn't. Just because it was one of the things that really triggered my dysphoria. So yeah. Happier expression. Yes, as you guys can see, if you guys watch my previous videos, I'm pretty sure I look much more confident and content and happy in this video as opposed to those other videos that I used to do. I wasn't really happy at all back then. Like, I was just lost. I was confused, to put it simply. I just didn't know who I was. I didn't know why I didn't like myself. I literally just thought like I had to work out and just get abs or something. So I tried going to the gym a few times. It wasn't doing it for me. Like, who am I? Like, that was just such a rough period in my life. And now I just feel like I know like who the fuck I am, what I came here to do, what I want to give to this earth. So yeah, I'm so happy. 2020, like, despite the horrible pandemic and everything that's going on in the world, I'm so thankful that I found myself. So yeah, I've never felt this secure. Like, I could fake it really well, but I just never really felt happy with myself, like, at all. And now I do. Like, I'm happy all the time now. It's really bad. Like, I'm always smiling now, like, all the time. Muscle atrophy. Well, I used to have like really big biceps. Not big biceps, but like my biceps used to be super toned, and like when I went like this, it would just be so like like it would be like thunder, lightning. And now, like, they're not as toned anymore, and I'm so happy. I'm like, fuck yes. Like, yes. And what else? I don't know, I just feel like I look a lot more just petite, small frame, so that's working in my favor. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's it for muscle atrophy. For this one, I put plump, rounder ass. So yes, so that goes back to the fat redistribution. I don't know how much I could show on YouTube, but let me see. This curve, all me, period. Yeah, I have been having a much rounder, plumper, perkier ass. I'm very thankful for that, but I still want a BBL in the future, so yeah. My nails, okay, so with my nails, I don't know if it's just like my mind or something, but they've been growing super slow, but they're really strong now. Like, my nails, it takes forever for them to fucking grow now, but they're really, really strong now. And that's just crazy. Like, I don't know, they used to be so easy to just peel off because I used to have such a bad habit of just peeling off my nails or chewing them off. Probably like just some nervous condition or something. But now, like, it's just so hard for me to just rip them off like I used to. So yeah, they're slower when it comes to growing, but they're stronger when it comes to the overall durability. Yeah. My body hair has been growing in slower. I could show you guys, but YouTube would probably take down the video. So yeah, just so you guys know, my body hair has been growing incredibly slowly. It's much lighter. It's lighter in color. It's much more sparse, much more just, like, I feel like in a few more months, it'll barely be there. And then that's probably around the time that I'll start laser for the rest of my body. But I'm honestly just focusing on my face for now. And I feel like I should be almost done with my face because I want to move on to my legs so bad. Oh my gosh. But yeah, my body hair has been growing back super slowly. Like, it's crazy. And some other parts of my body, like the hair has turned blonde. So I guess it just turned into vellus hairs. So I'm super thankful for that because I don't want much body hair. I've never liked body hair. Even before I realized I was trans, I've never wanted hair on my body. Like, I've been using razors and Veet and Nair all of my life. So yeah, this is a very welcome change. Okay, this one, smaller nose. I don't know if it's just me, but my nose I have contour on right now, but my nose has been a bit smaller, I guess. Like, my nose was a lot more just structured and just a bit strong before, but now it's just super, like, I like it. As for mental changes, happier, less depressed, and less anxious. Yes, I used to literally be walking around just trying to disassociate. I've just been So before, I used to just walk around trying to disassociate and just pretend that I was somebody else. And this was probably like a big indicator that I was trans. Whenever I would just walk around and disassociate, like, I would always just envision myself as like a beautiful woman, and then I would just start living life, just pretending. But thank God, like, now I'm finally me. So yeah, that's really good. I'm less anxious, so I didn't really have that much security in my life back then, just because I just didn't have like a solid identity. And now that I like know who I am, and now that I'm not running away from the fact that I am trans, life has just been so much easier. It's a lot less of a mental load, and I can focus a lot more. I don't freak out as often when I get anxiety or panic attacks. And yeah, life has just been so much better. So yeah, more confident. Yes. So as you guys all know, being trans, it comes with so much bullshit. So many people trying to tell you who you are. So many people trying to make it seem like you're lesser. So many people just trying to like shit on your partners because they chose you, just because they thought you were beautiful. Or let me rephrase that, just because they knew you were beautiful. Just people, just society in general, just trying to condemn you just because you're trans. And that's just one thing that I never really understood. I feel like it's just because we're threatening, because we're so beautiful and we're just so divine. And yeah, I just don't think people should be so mad about it. But you know, society chooses to hone in on the most weird, petty shit and then like give somebody hell for it. I mean, see what they did to Black people like 80 years ago. It's racism dressed up differently, basically. So yeah. For all of the transphobic Black people that are watching this right now that are about to comment some stupid shit like, oh, being trans is a choice. No, the fuck it's not. However, transitioning is a choice, but being trans is not a choice. Just like coming out of the closet is a choice, but being gay, being bi, being pan, all of that, not a fucking choice. Like, I get it, like you can't really hide the fact that you're Black, but like, what about the Black trans people? What about the Black gay people? Like, hello? Sharper mind, able to multitask more. Now that I don't have to worry about not being myself and trying to force like a caricature of somebody that I'm not, I could just focus on my tasks much more. I can multitask. I used to not be able to really excel that well in many jobs, but now that I have accepted who I am, and now that I'm confident in who I am, I'm just not thinking about like my every movement. Like, I'm not thinking about how I'm not being myself. My mind isn't taking so much energy just to suppress my true feelings and my true thoughts and just who I know I am. So now I can focus on other stuff like being a bad bitch. So yeah. I'm less sex hungry, lower libido. So before I got on estrogen, I used to jack off like maybe 2 times a day at least, maybe 3 times a day. And now it's more like, you know, once a week. I mean, I want to make sure I still use my part because it shrinks if you don't use it when you're on estrogen. So I always want to make sure that I use it at least once a week. I have to anyway because I have a fucking OnlyFans. Like, bitch, if I'm not using it, then I'm not working, you know? But yeah, I'm less sex hungry. Like, I do enjoy sex the same. It's just, it's not on my mind 24/7 anymore. And TMI for my orgasms, they're so much better now. Like, it's like a full body orgasm. Like, I just, like when I get it, I'm like, like I can't, like, I don't know how to describe it without being too graphic, because I know this is YouTube and YouTube really be on some shit when it comes to graphic material. However, girl, anyway, more emotional. Yeah, I'm way more emotional now. I can actually cry now. I used to not cry, like, ever, really. I used to just be so numb before. And now that I'm on estrogen, I'm crying about everything. Like, even the good things. Like, I have happy cries, I have sad cries, I have angry cries. And I notice all of my emotions are amplified by like 100. It's crazy. I love it. I've been trying to control my mood swings because I do notice that I do get mood swings. But I'm usually very good at not crossing any boundaries or hurting other people's feelings because I've always been like that. Like I've always just been mindful about how I make other people feel. So I never want like something out of my mouth to hurt somebody. And unfortunately, my mom has been getting the blunt of those mood swings, and I totally apologize to her, but you know, she does that to me too. So a spade for a spade, period. I think I get my emotions from her because she's a very emotional person, but she's also very like strong and driven, and she just doesn't take shit from fucking nobody. And now I'm even more like her because I'm on the same hormones. So damn, like my poor dad. Distrust of men. So I really get so tense around men now. I was not really that, I mean, I was kind of tense with them before, but that's just because like I knew that they could see like I was a very feminine male, and I thought that they were just going to be like ignorant or like say like, oh, I'm not into dudes, no. But now that I'm a trans woman, and now that I'm a beautiful trans woman, like men are a whole nother fucking topic. Like men are so, I love men, but I hate men too. Like, I'm being completely honest. I'm not even gonna be apologetic for saying that I hate men. Men are so, they could be predatory, violent, misogynistic, transphobic, especially, even after lusting after a fucking trans woman. Even after having sex with a trans woman, they kill her, and then they're like, oh, I didn't know. You fucking knew, you fucking bastard, you knew. That's so ridiculous to me. So yeah, I don't really like men, like, at all now. Like, when I was a boy, when I was living as a boy, as Brandon, I was not that distrustful of men. I wasn't that critical of them, but now I just can't stand them, period. I just can't, like, at all. Like, they make me uncomfortable. They make me feel like they're gonna, like, fetishize me, and then they're gonna, like, try and fucking kill me just to keep their little secret. And it's just like, I want no parts of that. So yeah, I just know it's gonna get worse, like, the further along I get into my transition. Like, I'm beautiful now, and I get men, like, coming at me now, like, in a parking lot, in fucking just public spaces, online. But bitch, once I get to my, like, my goals, like my titties, my hair, I already know it's gonna be an issue, and I'm ready to deal with it, but it's gonna be so annoying to deal with. So yeah, cravings. I've had weird random cravings. Like, if I want something, like, in specific, I need to get it, and I will literally drive to get it. I will go out in the middle of the night to get it, whether that be In-N-Out, McDonald's, or what's that place? Roberto's. If you guys know Roberto's, if you're from Las Vegas, like, I'm sure you know. Just any cravings that I have, like candy too. Like, I used to not eat candy and as much, and now I eat candy like a lot, and I love candy. I appreciate candy. More open sexually. So I have been crushing on girls now. Like, you know, like, just like romantically. I mean, actually, yeah, romantically, I mean, it has to be a very certain kind of girl. But I have been noticing that I have been developing feelings and crushing on girls. And I might be bordering being bisexual or maybe even pansexual. So yeah, I'm very open. But yeah, those are pretty much all of the changes that I have experienced ever since starting estrogen. It's going to be 5 months in about a week. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please follow me on Instagram. My IG is Brannie at BRANNIE. And my Twitter, it's all gonna be linked below, but my Twitter is BRIIANAIIS. And my OnlyFans, for all of you OnlyFans lovers out there, EROSORISHA, Eros Orisha. That is my porn star name. Many of you might know me from OnlyFans or Pornhub or something, but I am active on there. I am a sex worker, so yeah, let's get it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.